Good morning, everybody. Oren J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's not morning, it's actually early afternoon. Baby J taking a little nap, and I noticed some things that are different in the game this afternoon than they were this morning, and they're really important. I want to talk about them. First of all, the least important but very welcome of the two was another gift from Hiroki 2000 Visior to help with our War of the Visions adventures. I wish this had been here this morning so I could have kind of talked about it, because with Visior as the gift, look, 2000 Viz, that's not as much Visior in like overall value as we got in the present last week. I loved the present last week. It was like scrolls and antlers and blossoms and all those kind of things that was worth more than Visior, and for my account it was a very good thing to get. However, I recognize that not all accounts needed that, and Visior has more like value because you can use it on whatever you want. You can pull with this, you can save it, whatever. So I'm happy they transitioned to a Visior-based reward system, Visior-based gift system, and if they continue that every week, it will really help alleviate the burden that is missing days of playing the game as we catch up to the global schedule. However, that is the least important thing that happened today. The most important is this producer's letter. One thing that has been asked for over and over and over again through these 3 weeks has been communication from the team about our issues. I'm not going to go through all the issues because they've been so like hashed out now, and I'm honestly almost like sick of talking about them. I just want to enjoy the game, but it is something that is like preventing a lot of people from fully enjoying the game, so they needed to address it, and this coming from Hiroki himself, I think that's a positive thing. However, let's read it and let's break it down paragraph by paragraph. So, War of the Visions players, this is Hiroki, producer of the global version of War of the Visions. As previously mentioned, we are making our transition to the worldwide version. Yes, and we recognize that new units are being released under a very condensed schedule. As a result, this has put a burden on our players. Please accept our apologies. I'm going to start with the last sentence. This is an apology letter. Okay, that means we were right. That like we have been heard, and this is an apology from the team that our expectations were not met. And I think it's also an apology understanding that the expectations were set for us, right? In a previous producer letter, in a producer video, expectations were set, they have not been delivered on. This is an apology. Now look, fine, what are you going to do? But like to follow it up with something else. I also want to mention that he says units being released under a condensed schedule. I want to reiterate that like the problem with the condensed schedule is that it eliminates weeks and months of time where you have monthly login rewards, weekly login rewards, daily missions, arena rewards, things like that. And in those things is Visior. So the content is what the content is. We're going to get all of the content. And they've said that that was the choice they made when we embarked on this road to worldwide. The issue is it's really hard to afford all of the content if I don't have those weeks, months, login bonuses, guild, all the rewards to help me get there. So they're saying, hey, we messed up and we're sorry. Good. What are we going to do about it? So in order to alleviate some of this burden, we have launched the Road to Worldwide version, I'll get to that in a minute, campaign, and implemented presence from Hiroki so that unit training will be easier for players. However, we as the operations team gravely recognize that this did not match our players' expectations. Gravely recognize this did not match our players' expectations. Yep, good. Let me tell you a little bit about like expectations being set. Here's how it was presented to us, or at least here's how I took it, and here's how it sounds like most of the players took it. When we heard about the Road to the Worldwide version, this is the thing that's getting like in-game banners, there's graphics made for this. We thought the Road to the Worldwide version, this was going to be where like, hey, it's Road to the Worldwide version banner, and this banner is like really good, or it's Road to the Worldwide version login bonus, where alongside every other login bonus, you're getting like another week's worth of login bonuses. Instead, it's more or less just been stuff we were going to get anyway as we transition to worldwide. So presenting that stuff as our like compensation was bad branding. It was really bad branding, and it turned a lot of people sour on it, right? And like, so yeah, that was like, okay, the Road to the Worldwide version itself, I understand the game's going to go through changes. Those changes should have probably just been patched in and our compensation should have been put under like the special banner, stuff like that. Now, they also say an implemented presence from Hiroki. This is now 2 weeks in a row, the Visior this week and the prizes we got the week before, where we've gotten bonus presents from Hiroki. This is good. This should be highlighted. This should be the thing that is like brought to the forefront every week. Now, I think the move to Visior in terms of like the present we got this week was the correct move. However, look, you can't overdo this. Like, let me just say that right now you've kind of dug like with via everything that's happened, a bit of a hole has been dug, especially like a PR hole, and digging out of that hole might just take a nice big like, hey, we're sorry, and you've said you're sorry, now here you go. So just don't be afraid to hook it up a little bit, you know, next week or whatever. This letter's a good start. The change to Visior in the presence is a good start. However, like some banners would be really nice. Some kind of like easy polls, especially for stuff that's being added, like, you know, to the week would be really nice. Something like that, like a little bit more to make us feel like we're not just being squeezed. I think a lot of players in Global feel like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? Does this mean like EOS is coming and that they're just trying to squeeze as much money out of us as possible? Oh, I'm not going to do that. And everybody's guard was put up. These gifts, this road to the worldwide version is your chance to take everybody's threat level down. Make everybody feel good about the game again. You have a chance to do that here. I hope you do. Okay, so as part of the campaign, we're planning to set the drop rate of some 100 cost units to 0.8%. Now look, if you don't pay attention to the numbers, what they're saying here is that some 100 cost units are going to be given regular unit drop rate. Right now, 100 cost units drop at only half of the cost of 90, 80, 70 UR units. And so they're going to boost some 100 cost units to 0.8%. In JP, they already got this for Summer Jaden. Like he had kind of a special summer event come out for him where you could pull him at regular rates. I think it was Summer Jaden. Anyway, what I hope happens here, and this is what I would do, this would be like my suggestion. Take the 100 cost units that are part of the game, right? You know, King Mont is a great example of this, right? King Mont is just like the evolution of regular Mont. He's a regular character in this game. He's not limited. Him dropping at half the drop rates of other URs is silly because 100 cost units have been used as the power creep in this game, it feels like to me. I understand that power creep is going to happen. I think any reasonable player of a gacha game understands that power creep is just part of the game. However, how it kind of ended up happening in War of the Visions, whether intentionally or not, was that 100 cost units arrived, they were stronger than other units, and then they just sort of became the norm, and it felt like every week it was a 100 cost unit or a 90 cost vision card Esper, these like premium units. But if you release them all the time, they're not premium special things anymore, they're just normal. And we were not happy with half drop rates for our new normal UR units. Fix that. This could be the beginning of fixing that. If so, I think this is a great change and a great idea. I remember Cabbage, he used to make War of the Visions videos all the time, played in JP. He made a video, I think it was when the first 100 cost unit dropped, and it's been a long time since I've seen this video, so I'm going to paraphrase, but it was essentially him saying that like if 100 cost units are once in a blue moon, couple times a year, something like that, okay, it's super premium stuff at half rates, and he doesn't have a problem with that. But if they become normal and you get these all the time, and all of a sudden now you have to pull 100 costs to like stay up in the meta, it's a problem for the game. Good call 2 years ago, Cabbage. I think you nailed it. And so let's address it. Look, should it maybe have been addressed before? Should it not have happened? I don't care. Just address it now. Here, we're right here. We live right now in time. Let's fix that. And so moving 100 cost units, some of them at least, to 0.8% drop rates, which is the normal rate, is a good plan. And then as far as the other plan measures are concerned, we have decided to review them before moving forward. So whatever the road to worldwide version plan is, looks like they're just going to say, okay, we need to look at this again and change it. Good, good, good. This was a good paragraph. This was a good paragraph. Okay, through this ongoing campaign, we would like for everyone to experience the enjoyment of training units and sending them into battle. As such, everyone will be presented with 2,000 Visior. This will be distributed. We already got it. So this Visior was like the, I'm going to call this the Hiroki gift, where they say that presents from Hiroki this week. 2,000 Visior. Okay. Presents from Hiroki last week. All of those like EX Transcendence prizes. Maybe combine those into one present. That'd be cool. And then let's see what it is going forward. Most importantly, I'm happy they're acknowledging that we've been heard. I'm happy that, like, look, I think this is a step forward day. This is a step forward day. There's no more steps that need to be taken, I think, especially for a lot of people. Let's see what happens. Anyway, that's the letter. That's kind of my breakdown of the letter. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and have a good one, everybody. Peace. Oh, and thanks for following Tribiani Remore. I'm not live right now, but hey, welcome to the channel. You getting a YouTube video. See you later. Peace.